Let's go. Like, I'm gonna give a little like sight into the past and then tell you what's happening, and then the story will go. Okay, this is the past. So how me and this person became friends was I started at her school. I was there for like a week. She was in like two of my classes and maybe my lunch. So we had like a couple classes together. I know we just continued to be friends after that. I went to her school and then I went to ECOT and then I went to this other school for my junior and senior year. So we were friends at her school and then we continued to be friends junior and senior year at this other school. So we were friends for like 3 years. When we started at this other school for junior and senior year, I started like realizing like, dang, she's not really a good friend. Like, she's really putting me down a lot and I don't really know if I want to be her friend anymore, because she would constantly be putting me down, saying, you look anorexic, you look gross, your boobs are small, like just saying things to me to make herself feel better. And she only wanted to hang out with me when her other friends didn't want to hang out with her. She wasn't a very good friend. After like 2 years of her and my boyfriend, her and Bradley dating, which is my boyfriend now, and then a whole year goes by and me and my boyfriend break up. One day I'm on Instagram. Bradley started like blowing up my Instagram and like liking all my pictures. So I messaged him. I'm like, hey, why are you blowing up my Instagram? Like, just being like funny. And he was like, actually I have the messages, but it's on this phone that I'm recording with. Fuck. So he's blowing up my phone. I text him, or I message him. He's like, I'm like, why are you blowing up my Instagram? And he's like, he said like, cause you're cute or something. And I was like, oh, thanks. And then he was like, we should hang out. And I was like, I don't know, because at this time I was still friends with this girl. And so I was like, I don't know, I don't really think that she would like that. He was like, yeah, but I mean, me and her aren't dating anymore. And I was like, yeah, but like I'm friends with her and I don't really think that she would like that. So long story short, we did hang out. We started dating. I want to say like I had no intention on dating him, or like I told him from the get-go, like I'm not for anything, like I'm just focusing on myself right now. And he was like, yeah, me too. Then eventually we just started dating, and now we've been together for like a year and 3 months. Yeah. But yeah, like I really wasn't gonna like start dating him. Like I was just being his friend. And then it just all came together, so. It worked out. We've been together for a year and 3 months. We have an apartment together, and it's really good. Yeah, so that's the past. Now coming into the future, Bradley goes to camp like every summer. But he went last summer when we were together, and I was like, I don't really want you, well, and he was working too. So I was like, I don't really think that you should like not work for 3 months, because we have an apartment now, we have to pay bills and stuff. So he just went for like a week. So he goes to camp for a week, and my friend and my sister came over, my guy friend, and we were watching the new Ghostbusters movie or something, and then he also helped me like move my fridge into our fridge into the apartment. Bradley comes back and I get a message from this girl, my ex-friend, his ex-girlfriend. She was like, I have a question. And I was like, okay, what is it? And then she wouldn't respond, and I was like, hello, like, do you have a question or not? And then she was like, never mind. And I was like, you had a question, like, just tell me what the question is. And she was like, I know what you did when Bradley was at camp. And I was like, stalker. Just kidding. She was like, I know what you did when Bradley was at camp. And I was like, what did I do? So just to clarify again, how she made all of this up in her head was because she saw my guy friend like moving my fridge and stuff into my apartment. And when they were over at his cousin's house, she was like, why are you hanging out with Kayla? And he was like, because she's my friend. And he was like, she was like, oh, she tried to fuck you, didn't she? And he was like, no, like, we're just friends, like, she has a boyfriend. And that's when, like, she just made all this shit up in her head. Like, I just forgot to tell you that. Bye. And she was like, you know what you did. Don't act stupid. You better tell him or I will. And I was like, bro, whoa. Like, you're being, like, trippy as fuck. Like, what are you talking about? And she was like, I know what you did. I was like, bro, you keep saying that. Like, what are you talking about? And then she was like, you slept with someone else. And I was like, well, I mean, my sister stayed the night, and my cousin stayed the night, and my mom stayed the night, so I slept with a lot of people, so. I was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, you slept with somebody else, but he was at camp, and I was like, no, I didn't. And she was like, yes, you did. We know you did. We saw pictures, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, bro, you need some help. That did not happen. I was like, who told you that? Who are you even talking about? Who told you I slept with somebody? She was like, it's a small town. Stuff gets around. Blah, blah, blah. She was like, you slept with so-and-so. I'm not going to say his name. What's up? I just want to elaborate. Person that she said that I slept with was my guy friend that came over and hung out with me and my sister and helped me move my fridge and stuff into my apartment. That's who she's talking about. You slept with so-and-so, and I was like, no, I didn't. She was like, yes, you did. You're a cheater. You're a slut. And I was like, whoa, dude. Like, okay. I was like, no, I didn't. It's funny because she was like, you need to go tell him or else I will because I don't want you hurting him and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay. She slept with multiple guys while they were dating. She was a bitch to him while we were dating. Because I know this because, one, I saw her cheat on him. I didn't see her, like, fuck anybody else, but I saw her, like, do other stuff with somebody else. So it was funny when she was, like, trying to do all this stuff, and I was like, bro, you're tripping. Like, no. And so she just, like, kept going on, and I contacted this person, and I was like, what is she talking about? She said that you said it, and he was like, no. And so they had been at this guy, my friend's cousin's house. She had been talking shit about me, saying like, I'm gonna fuck her life up, like she fucked up mine and Brad's relationship and all this stuff. And I was like saying, I have pictures, I have this, I have that. Like, yeah, I told him when she cheated, but bitch, if you hadn't cheated in the first place, then I mean, I would say you guys might be still together, but I doubt that because he broke up with you, so you wouldn't have had a choice. And two, you're a complete cunt to him, so sorry, not sorry. Dude, you just need to like go live your own life, go focus on your relationship. Why is she even doing this? It's a year later, she has another boyfriend, like why is she trying to mess up what we have? You just need to move the fuck on. So yeah, that's story time of I slept with somebody else. So my next video that is coming up, I'm doing a conspiracy theory on the movie Coraline. I forgot to tell you guys, I did not vlog while I was at Lake Erie. I took some pictures that I'll insert at like the end of this video, but I didn't vlog because I just wanted to like spend time with Bradley and have a good time. So I didn't vlog, but if I go on another trip there, then I will vlog. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you that that video is not coming because I didn't vlog. So that was the story about how this girl tried to like ruin my relationship with my boyfriend by telling all these rumors about how I was sleeping with somebody else. I will see you guys in my next video. I love you. Have a great, what day is it? Monday? Have a great Monday. Have a great rest of the week. Stay true to you. Live your best life. I will see you later. Bye.